You know, every so often, people say they're sorry, but do they really mean it? And you know that if someone ever questions the sincerity of your apology, you would do whatever it takes to convince them. So consider adding this approach to your list of whatever it takes.
I'm only human. And inadequacy is what makes us human. And if we was perfect, we wouldn't have nothing to strive for. So why don't you go on and forgive me, pretty baby? 'Cause I'm sorry.
Well, we know who she's going for right there, shining bright as the lady in orange and making her Broadway debut in For Colored Girls Who Considered Suicide When the Rainbow Is Enough is Brooklyn's very own, the talented Miss Amara Granderson! Good morning.
Good morning, OG.
Happy Monday to you. I hope you had a good weekend.
Yes, I had a great weekend.
I'm sure you did, because you're doing big things on Broadway, making your debut in such a spectacular production. And let's just talk about that voice that we heard in that clip, which is pretty recognizable. For those who didn't even get it, I know they all did. It's former President Barack Obama. So how long did it take you to get it right? And has SNL called you about joining the cast?
No.
No?
No. I was in a play in grad school a couple of years ago in which I portrayed Obama satirically. So that dialect, if you will, was in my wheelhouse. And during the rehearsal process, I was kind of just throwing different accents at the wall for that particular part. And then I gave Obama a try, and everyone was gagged, and it just kind of stuck, and now here we are.
Here we are. Yeah. Let me tell you this. I'm never even gonna give it a try because there's no point. I know my lane in life. I'm gonna stay in my lane, and not because I know people are gonna be like, "Who are you supposed to be?" And speaking of who we're supposed to be, you're playing the lady in orange. So talk to us about your character and talk to us about all the other colors, because a lot of people are already familiar with this poem by Ntozake Shange. We already know that Tyler Perry made a movie in 2010, I believe, about this as well. So now this is a different take on it. So talk to us about your character and how this choreo poem all comes together.
So I like to see my character, Lady in Orange, as someone who's very much aware of the adversity that she and her sisters in life face, and finds ways to seek joy and purpose through all of that, is the most succinct way that I can put that.
All right, and I like that you say sisters in life, because when I first saw this cast, I was like, you are among a great group of sisters. You have choreographer Camille A. Brown, who I've gotten to meet for another production of hers, because she's just incredible. I told you I met Okuyok Bokwasele back in the day. I know Dee through TV. I never met her in person, but I feel like I know her because I meet people through the TV and I talk to them, and I feel like we've bonded. So she and I have bonded through the TV. So how have you guys, I'm sure you guys have gotten to bond seriously through this entire process and support one another.
1000%. 1000%. I mean, it's been such an immense honor to work alongside these women. I feel such comfort and trust every time I take the stage with them. As a stage actor, I think people can relate to, getting up on stage and doing a show and thinking, oh, I should have done this, or if I had done this in this way, then, getting really preoccupied about little things like that. Whereas sharing the stage with these women, the amount of trust that I have is so implicit. It really feels like when they thrive, I thrive.
Yep.
So I just let the community speak for itself, and
Okay. So we know you mentioned earlier that you studied acting drama in grad school, and
I did.
Well, Trust, we just already know that the future is way bright. And you also mentioned briefly, you said as a stage actor, but knowing you, Brooklyn's very own Amara Granderson, I feel like, yeah, you're a stage, we see you on stage now. I feel like the possibilities are endless for you. I feel like we're gonna see you big screen, small screen, everywhere. So is that the plan?
Yes, the plan is wherever the road takes me. That is the plan.
Well, as the sidekick that I am, I think I just saw that road. Where is greatness? Superstardom, success. Oh, the road, I just saw those exits for you. So whichever exit you want to take, it is on. And we'll be along for the ride. Don't forget us. I will be hyping you on. I will be cheering you on. We all will. We are so proud of you. Keep on shining bright. Right now, everyone, you can check her out on Broadway in For Colored Girls Who Considered Suicide When the Rainbow Is Enuf. This limited production runs through May 22nd at the Booth Theater. You can get your tickets at the box office or through Telecharge. Tell them you know Amara and that OG sent you. Bye, Amara.
Bye, OG.
Nice to meet you. Say hi to everyone for me.
Bye, everybody. Have a beautiful Monday.
You know they will now that you've blessed them with your smile. Shannon, Vanessa.